you okay, Millie? Stood on our worktop. Yeah? Good girl, get down. Are you ready for Croatia? And not to get ganged up on by all the dogs? This is our camp spot for tonight. We're in a little village just outside of Zadar. So it's 6 in the morning and we decided yesterday that we'd come and find a campsite for 2 nights so we could do some laundry and use the Wi-Fi for a good solid 2 days. So we came to the campsite last night and there was no one in reception, but it said it opened 6 till 10. So we woke up at 5:30 this morning to drive to the campsite, hoping to get here for 6 when the gates opened, but the gates are closed, which is a good sign I guess, because it does mean someone is around because they locked them last night. But they're not here yet, so we're just gonna wait around. Because yesterday when they came and there was no one around, it was pointless setting up camp as we couldn't get on the Wi-Fi anyway, and that's the main reason for wanting to stay at the site. So we'll just see what happens. So we managed to get into the campsite at 7:15 this morning. The guy turned up, opened the gates.
Do you want these thick socks?
No thank you. So we slept then till about 10:30, woke up, found the guy eventually. Didn't have enough money. Now he has a card machine but he doesn't accept cards, so we have to go and find an ATM. We had a stroll into the local village and it said there was an ATM but there isn't, so we're gonna go on a bike ride, get the money, come back, do some work. But the campsite is awesome. I'll just show you where we're staying. There's Millie and we're right on the seafront.
Okay, so it's really windy outside, so I'm just messing about with the camera and Hayley. You ready? So, what's your favourite bit of the trip been so far?
Yesterday in the sunshine, going for a bike ride, and the raclette grill in Switzerland.
And what was your worst bit of the trip so far?
Worst bit? Italy.
Why?
I just didn't like them couple of days driving through it, like not being able to get out of the city, not being able to get Wi-Fi. Sat nav kept breaking. It was just not very nice.
And has it been what you thought it would be so far?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah? But is it what you thought?
Yeah, it's what I thought. Oh my gosh. I feel like we're going to tip over. The Wi-Fi is harder to get than what I thought that would be. How well you can see me actually, because I think it's pretty dark. But we've just drove past Split. We've been driving for about 4 hours, so we drove past Split, and I think, is it called Omis, the town?
Yeah, something like that. Omis.
O-M-I-S it's spelled. I don't have no idea how you pronounce it. Drove through that little town and just found somewhere to park, so I'll show you our view tonight. Looking out onto the sea. So pretty. It's a little bit windy again though. What are you worried about, Lauren?
It's quite windy. I don't know if the roof will stay on.
You're really worried, aren't you? You're gonna have a sleepless night tonight.
Another one.
I'm not sure if you'll be able to see me or if it's too dark, but we just decided to move because it was so windy. So we went through, there was a car park near where we were staying, but there was some cars in it, so we went through went for a drive through the town and over to the other side, but everywhere is just far too windy to park on the seafront, so we've ended up coming back to the car park and just finding a spot and parking up. Don't think we'll get moved, and it's pretty sheltered, so hopefully the bikes won't blow away and the roof won't blow off. Lawrence will be able to settle a little bit. We've just woke up and got sorted out. We've packed up the van, so we're gonna head into Nomads now, which is the town, give Millie a good walk and have a little wander around, see what there is. Look at the boat!
That's the boat you said, isn't it?
It's overturned. That'll be the wind last night. Gonna attempt to get in the sea, although it's quite warm out like now. I don't think the sea will be that hot, but we're gonna give it a go.
How does it feel?
Really warm.
Well, my feet have gone numb now, so I feel quite nice.
Come a bit further in.
Nah.
Bosnia border, which wasn't very pleasant. I didn't think it would be. Lawrence thought it was being silly. But
super discount.
When we got there, they made us took ages with our passports, and they made us pull over. Then they came and opened one cupboard, and then asked us if we had any knives or a taser.
Yeah, taser.
Yeah, they were legal in most countries.
Yeah, well that's
people told me to get a taser.
Yeah, but
anyway,
I have a question. If I'm smuggling a taser into a country, I'm not going to say yes, am I? Have you got a taser? Yeah. Oh, I mean, no. Do you know what I mean? Like, so why do they ask? Why don't they do it? If they're that worried about tasers getting taken, why didn't they look through the whole van? They didn't look in the back. I've got a big black sack basically attached to the back of the van that they've not looked in.
could be a purse in that.
I've got this big, exactly, I've got this big blue thing over here. That could be a bag full of cigarettes and booze. They didn't even pick it up.
No, they asked us to open one cupboard, and then they also looked in the glove compartment. So we've woke up and it is absolutely gorgeous outside. It is so hot. We camped last night by that motorhome that you can see. They've got 3 little boys that they're all playing in the sea. The guy in the motorhome came back with some water, so I don't know where he's found a tap, but we're going to go have a hunt, and if there is some, we're probably going to go in the sea and then we can have a shower after. Millie is struggling with the heat already. Lawrence is struggling with the heat. He's just topping up our water. I'm very. Lawrence, what do you think about the Montenegro people?
Montenegro, yeah, I like them. I like them already.
How was that border pass?
Easy, straightforward through the barrier.
Not like the Bosnian one.
Apart from that poor French guy, can't find his passport.
Do you think you spoke too soon, Lawrence?
We'll see, won't we?
Because where are we now?
At the border.
So after our cocky Instagram post yesterday saying that we were on plan and on our way to Montenegro, our plans then changed. We got to the border and we knew that our insurance didn't cover us, but we got told that once we got to the Montenegro border we would be fine. So we got through what we thought was the Montenegro border. He literally looked at our passports and gave us them back, so we were like, score, through. We drove 5 minutes, would you say?
Yeah, not long.
5 minutes down the road and that was the actual Montenegro border. I don't know what the other one was, maybe it was just leaving Croatia. Wanted our passports, that was fine, and then he wanted the vehicle document and he kept saying it and I didn't know what he meant, and then Lawrence deciphered he wanted the logbook, which we didn't have because before we left we converted the van on paper. We said that we wanted it to be a motorhome, so the DVLA had the logbook and we left before we got it back. I wasn't aware, and neither was Lawrence, that we needed it. So there was no way we were getting through. so we had to change our plans. So the options were to drive back up through Bosnia, Serbia, Kosovo, Macedonia and down into Greece, completely scrap that, get the ferry to Italy, drive up and spend the winter in, and then drive like through Spain and Portugal. Or then we thought, actually, why don't we just get the ferry to Greece? So we went to the port in Dubrovnik last night. She told me that the last ferry is leaving Wednesday night and it goes to Italy, and then from Italy we have to get a ferry to Greece. So that is what we did. We went this morning, booked our tickets, and then we're on the ferry tonight at 10 o'clock. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the ferries are still going from Italy to Greece. You said the word, didn't you?
Yeah, they run all year.
Oh, fair enough. So we'll see how that goes. So we are just arriving in Bari in Italy. We've been on the ferry for about 10 hours now. Had the worst night's sleep in my entire life. I was really excited about the ferry. I don't think I will be again unless I have a room. We've parked up in Bari and we've got our tickets for the ferry tonight for Greece. So we're gonna, it's not till 6:30, so we're gonna go for a walk with Millie around Bari now, try and not sleep so that we're really tired tonight so we can sleep on the floor again of another ferry. And then just wait till it's time to go. We're just about to arrive in Greece from the second ferry. Had a really good night's sleep, although we had to pay extra. So yesterday when we went to the ticket office, she said that dogs were allowed on board, so we assumed it would be like the night before and you'd be allowed inside with them. So that was fine, and we thought we'd be more prepared, so we packed our sleeping bag, lots of pillows, a big tea so that it'd be a little bit more comfier on the floor. So we got on board last night and it was a really, really nice ferry. And then we got told dogs weren't allowed anywhere inside, and it's a 16-hour crossing, so we had to sit outside all night. I really wasn't very happy about this, so I went and spoke to the ticket man, and I think he felt a little bit sorry for us. I explained the situation and he said that we could have a four berth cabin for €102, so it works out about £65, so that's what we did. And these are our beds. Hi Lawrence. And Millie's in here, but I don't know where.
She's under bed, and I know why she's under the bed now.
Why?
That's where the life vests are. She's thinking.
Oh, in case she needs them.
Yeah.
So this is our cabin, and although we were a bit reluctant to spend the extra money, it's been worth it, hasn't it? Do you not think?
It's been really nice. So yeah.
Would you have happily have stayed outside in the cold?
Yeah, I would have. I had my thermal socks.
It was awful though, wasn't it?
Sleeping bag.
Yeah, but we couldn't have put that down. It was a bit annoying though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.